My Judaism and my Jewish upbringing was and is very important to me, although I can't say that I was ever very religious. But we did always light the candles on a Friday night. That ritual in our home was very, very important to us, and it happened week in and week out. Food and eating and meals, it plays a huge part in the rhythm of Jewish life. A lot of the festivals, they are marked by a meal, family meal together, and it's quite important in Judaism that at those meals you invite a stranger to eat with you. If people don't have somewhere to eat, if they don't have family, they will be invited to other people's homes. When I grew up, we were members of a Reform synagogue in Ilford in Essex, and the rabbi had made contact with a pastor in Berlin and invited young people who were members of the church in Berlin to come over and stay with families who were members of our synagogue. There were still a lot of Jewish people around at that time for whom the Germans were still the enemy. So it was a very brave thing to do, to invite Germans not only to a community, a Jewish community, but actually to stay in the homes of the members of the community. 35 years later, at Sinai Synagogue, where I now belong, our rabbi introduced us to City of Sanctuary, an idea that drives a movement to make the city, Leeds, a more welcoming city for refugees and asylum seekers. And that's not just about providing services. It's about including refugees and asylum seekers in our lives and welcoming them in our day-to-day lives. I began to learn more about asylum seekers, refugees, and what they have to go through, not just in their country where they have been persecuted and oppressed, but when they land up here in this country, often not even knowing that it's this country that they're coming to, they just land up here. And the system here that they are met with, I have found quite shameful. The way they are treated, what they are put through when they have come here to try and find asylum, to try and find sanctuary, and the way we treat them. And I have realised that that resonates back all those years when the young German people came to stay with us in Ilford, and the shame they felt of what their country, of what their people did to Jews and others.